Hello there, welcome to Omar Al-Habshi's Advanced Modeling in the Game Engine module evaluation reflection video. In this module I decided to create a Metal Sonic character for the sake of time. Originally I created a Zaku Amazing and I got quite far in it. However, because of the time constraints, there would not have been enough time to finish the high poly model and then create the low poly models and then the unwrap and so on and so forth. So for the sake of my sanity and my grades, I decided to create a very simple character. I created Metal Sonic. For this character I decided to use the physically based rendering system that comes by default with Unreal and their ability to create material layers. However, originally for the Zaku I wanted to create the material blend, which was demonstrated in their rocket using three different the red, green and blue channel as a map to mask out certain parts such as dirt, paint, brake, copper and so on. But because of time constraints I could not test that out, nor could I test out the ability to create normal maps after baking the normal map using NDO, such as A. Fisher did with his Batman Game Artisan Comic-Con challenge. Aside from that, the only thing I didn't get to do for this character was the unwrapping for the light map. Because of that, a certain percentage of the map, of the light map, is overlapping each other, so it's causing a little bit of a problem. And if I could redo this module again, I would like to have done the previous semester's module. So for this module I would have had something to perfect, as opposed to having to create to do an entire module and perfect it all from scratch within one semester. I simply did not have time, considering I'm a full-time carer. I believe that is everything. This model uses it is 7,064 tries, and it's a simple model. There's nothing really overly fancy about it. It's good enough for the game engine. It's optimized enough. It's not overly expensive either. I do wish I got to finish my Zaku Amazing for this module. However, I see that as in two ways. While I do regret not being able to finish my original project for this, at the same time am happy that I didn't use it, simply because having a 12,000 try count limit was a little limiting, considering the amount of beveling or chamfering, should I say, that goes into creating the hard edges looking nice. I mean, I know I could have baked them all into a normal map and just have generic squares for the actual low poly. However, while that would have worked, I don't believe it would have looked great in the engine, simply because it's too limiting in the sense of that the edges, everything will be too straight. There's no triangles, there's no little indentations, there's no small fine details. I mean, I was going to add the fine detail using NDO2 and mixing the two normal map using the red and green channel, but not the blue channel. But it never came to be, unfortunately. So for the most part I am pleased that I managed to complete this module, considering my ridiculous responsibilities of on a daily basis with 4 years and 0 holidays. Yeah, I'm grateful for this module. Thank you very much.